actor, guys. She's just been fab. This experience has been mind-blowing.
You know, I've been dying to do something with Saqib Saleem. Only because he's so talented and so hot. No? Yeah,
Apni taarif nahi
sweating.
kar sakta. You asking me this, not right.
No, also this is Deb and this is Neil, and we are wearing, and we just walked for Deb, our Neil. And this was fabulous, so thank you.
That's Dave, that's Neil, we are the R.
R.
R in the middle. Anji.
Yeah.
They're
The
confident
clothes we are wearing,
and
yeah.
they're confident people.
No, I think, when you're comfortable, I think it also gives you confidence because you're not really thinking about, the clothes. It's just, you can carry yourself with ease and grace and comfort. And I think that's the secret of good fashion also. I always feel that if you're comfortable, if you're feeling good in something, you will also look good in it. And I love their clothes. I've been wearing their clothes for a few years now, and it's very light and breezy, and it's fabulous. I love the textures they use. So yeah.
यार मैं दिल्ली से हूँ, हमें ना बचपन में खाने में कॉन्फिडेंस खिलाते हैं कि ये लोग ये थोड़े 2 चम्मच कॉन्फिडेंस दे दो. But jokes aside, I know these boys for the last 14 years, and I feel like when people get together and they're happy together, confidence somehow comes from within. If you're doing it for friends, the intention is to make sure that the garment looks great when you walk on the ramp. And when it's for friends, you even more want to put in a little more effort. So, and we actors, यार हम acting कर लेते थोड़ी confidence.
इन्होंने भाई मेरा तो मतलब मैं बोल रही हूँ ना, मुझे इतने सालों से कुछ करना था साकिब सालिम के साथ, और थैंक यू फॉर पुटिंग.
That's Abu Salim, Saqib Salim.
God, so thank you. I mean, thanks to them, they've put us together. He's a lot of fun. Sometimes
अच्छा casting है ना?
हाँ, अच्छा casting है. Somebody should actually cast us together for something.
हाँ जी, sorry.
The collection was all about, see, this is our 15th year. We have come back. We started at Bombay for the first fashion week, and this is like a full circle journey for us. Aza invited us for the Bombay Times Fashion Week, so we are really grateful for that. And we wanted to bring the very best what we do with our collection: prints to embroidery, understated, classy, less is more. Those were the elements which we always stress on, and we are not dying to do the next thing which was offered to us. We thought to, and we saw that we have the like-minded friends and people who will present our clothes. So we came over to do the collection out here. So we can go on talking, but thanks to Azhar and thanks to Bombay Times for putting up a fantastic show today.
The right people to ask our Reliance and Kabir Khan, they would have the right answer for it. But मैं भी जितना आप वेट कर रहे हैं ना मैम, मैं भी उतनी उत्सुकता से ट्रेलर का वेट कर रहा हूँ. जैसे ही मुझे पता चलेगा कब है, I'll be the first person to tell. I don't know, I've not met Kapil sir recently, but he was there when we were shooting some bits, and it's just great to have him around here. So he hasn't told us what he thinks, but for all of us who were shooting the film, we were fanboys. We were just happy that he was there. I think more than the loss, I think this is a time where all of us have to be very careful, and we don't have to think of the immediate loss, but we have to see the bigger picture, and we have to realize that it's a serious pandemic and we have to be careful.
Yeah.
So rather than thinking what is the immediate loss, we need to see how much less damage, what all damage control can we do.
Also in India, we were talking about this, that it's very likely to spread very fast because of the number of people around and the proximity we live in. But also, I think, as he said, the short term, obviously there are losses, shoots are getting cancelled, postponed, a lot of things, right? But I think the bigger picture, the safety of people, and I think this particular show, I'm glad the Bombay Times actually ended up doing this, and the precautions they've been taking, that's been great. It's so well organized. Everybody's like quite careful now. But I think in the long term, it's also good because in India, our hygiene sense is really bad. And I think it'll probably teach us to be a little more careful of what we do with our hands.
True.
FOMO Shots 2 is likely to come out on the 17th of April. Hopefully it will release. We were
पर
supposed
digital
to.
पे है ना तो घर पे बैठ के
Yeah,
देख
but
सकते हैं.
also we're starting promotions now, so I think that's not immediately starting. I don't really know what the latest news on that is, but hopefully it'll come out in April.
जी. Oh, nice.
Can
So
I
I
first
just
tell you something about Crackdown? He bulked up from the last time I met him. All the measurements were like 2 inches more out here, so it took a while to fit him in. So I know what he did for Crackdown.
I have had 4 costume trials for the outfit that I'm wearing. Usually I'm a model size, you give me clothes and they fit me. But this time it was a bit of a task. So this show that I've done is directed by Apurva Lakhia. It's an action series and as a kid that's been my favorite genre.
Yeah.
And I always wanted to like be a raw agent and stuff and I got to play this in it. Yeah. It's a beautiful story, it's a great narrative. It's a action show with a lot of action and a lot of drama. And I got to do proper action for the first time and I'd been training for action for the last 1 year. So it kind of helped. It should be out middle of this year sometime. But it's a good series. I've really enjoyed working on it. I've got a very good cast. There's Shreya Pilgaonkar in it. There is Rajesh Talang in it. There's Vanusha. There's Iqbal Khan. They've got interesting bunch of actors. And Apu's a fun guy. I've known him since the last 6 years. We play a lot of cricket together. So he's just a fun guy to shoot with. जी. यार हर चीज़ डिफिकल्ट होती है बट आई फील लाइक इफ यू स्टार्ट एंजॉयिंग इट यू स्टॉप थिंकिंग कि वो डिफिकल्ट है कि नहीं एंड एक्शन इज समथिंग आई एंजॉय डूइंग इट्स अ ग्रेट एड्रेनलिन रश सो वंस इट्स लाइक कोरियोग्राफी जैसे डांस होता है ना अगर आपको एक बार आ गया डांस तो आपको बहुत मजा आता है उसके ऊपर सो एक्शन इज लाइक दैट इट्स एक्चुअली डांसिंग यू एक्चुअली नॉट इफ आई एम पंचिंग हिम आई एम एक्चुअली नॉट पंचिंग हिम इट्स कोरियोग्राफी so if once you get the choreography right it's a lot of fun
And it's a play of rhythm, really, between. I don't want to comment on anybody specifically, but I think what Neha wanted to say was no kind of abuse is all right. And I think whether it's on a man or a woman, it is wrong. Physical abuse and any kind of violence, especially any kind of abuse and violence, is completely wrong. So, and there is no justification for that. Even what's been happening in our country right now, I think we constantly need to keep talking about how violent the human race has become. And it's really disturbing because I don't know where so much angst and so much, there's this thing of hitting somebody else, right?
And
physically harming somebody else, and intolerance. I think that's something that we need to introspect as a community, as human beings, as individuals. So I think that I completely agree with. Yeah.
Ma'am, you know everything. You know everything. There's nothing. कुछ आपको पता है हमें पता नहीं. No, I have 83 coming and then this is the series I've shot. So whatever else I do, you'll be the first person. After I tell her when the trailer's out, I'll tell you what I'm doing next.
Also, actually, from Violence, my British series is coming out this month in
nice
March.
plug-in, smooth.
No, but where I play an acid attack victim, and it's really, we were shooting for over like 3 months, and to actually be on the other side, and I've always been very scared of this, and it's so rampant in a country like ours. It's really scary, and when you don't think twice before throwing something like an acid or on another human being, it's really scary. So I think it wasn't really a plug-in, but it's
Just joking.
it's, any kind
Has
of
to be
violence.
condoned in
Yeah,
every
yeah.
possible
How can you hurt somebody?
Yeah, exactly.
How
Physical
can you,
harm.
matlab, physically, mentally, how can you as a human being hurt
And
somebody?
the whole
That's the
idea of making it normalizing is not right. So if I go back to what Neha did, I completely stand by her because she took the right stand. Who are we to judge?
Listen, it's
Who
a
are we to
video.
judge?
How do you even know it's not a doctored video? I mean,
Once
I
again,
don't really know.
I am saying what we are dealing here is adultery.
Yeah.
Correct? For some people who are doing it is not wrong, but if you ask me, adultery is wrong. So the girl having multiple boyfriends is wrong. But the guy hitting her for that is also wrong, is what I'm trying to say. If the girl wants to have 4 boyfriends or wants to date somebody else,
yeah.
that's her call. But I cannot judge. My parameter of judgment is not true to that person. How she sees it is important, right?
And we cannot use physical abuse as a way to stop people from doing it. She has decided what she wanted to do.
If
and
you ask us,
we cannot
it
punish
is wrong.
anybody. Yeah.
What she did is absolutely wrong, but what the guy also did is absolutely wrong.
But you know, I think, you know, we got to
Yeah.
go back to love, yeah.
Yeah.
We got to be like
yeah.
tolerant, and I think, you know, it's so, you know, why can't we just smile and just be open as society, as individuals? I think that's, in today's day and age, I think love is the only medicine. Way before Chapak. Way before Chapak. It was shot a year before Chapak actually. Then I actually haven't seen Chapak. I want to see my show first and then Chapak because I didn't want to. But there's but we had an incredible team. It's a British cast and crew. Also the guy who did my prosthetics is somebody called Davy Jones. He's a BAFTA winner. We had 17 stages of the healing process from the time she gets attacked. So it's incredible. I'm hoping to watch it myself, and I'm hoping everyone watches it and likes it. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you guys. Have a good night.